You might not notice it, but every day you come to school, you're building something amazing. Imagine your education is a tower of blocks. Every day you attend school, you are adding another block to the tower. Each block represents learning, growth, and new experiences.
Attendance is showing up in everything in life, be that work, be that relationships, be that family, be that anything that you decide to do. Showing up is the one thing that's going to make or break your future. And that's what attendance really means. And we have the opportunity now to practice that in schools, is we get to practice showing up and showing up on time.
And attendance is so critical and so important because there is important learning that happens every single day. And when kids are here, they're engaged in class, they're learning their classroom standards, and it's helping them to learn and grow and progress.
I think it's important to go to school because you get to see all your friends, and it's good for your citizenship because if you miss school, that affects your citizenship. And it's also important because it looks good in college, and you get to go to all these different activities and hear about all the events that are happening here at school.
The more days you attend, the stronger and taller your educational foundation becomes. Missing school means missing out on important building blocks. If you miss too many days, your educational foundation can start to weaken and potentially even collapse.
Is that kids that are truant often have much higher rates of bad overall outcomes. So it's kind of an interesting thing when you think of that one little tweak of just being at school, nothing else, can really lead to overall happiness and success in your lifetime.
I mean, you miss one day and you're like, oh, it's gonna be okay. You miss a few more and you're like, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. But at some point it's going to topple over and it's gonna feel like there's so much work that you just can't come back from. So it's really important to, before it gets to that point, to keep building up your Jenga tower.
If your student is struggling with coming to school, it would be great for you to work with the school, communicate with the school, and work with the social worker. They are great to work with, and we want your kids to be here at school.
A lot of times parents have kids at home for various personal, medical, social, emotional, mental health reasons, which we understand. It's crucial though that families understand that we can be a resource in all of those areas. What we want is parents to reach out to the schools, specifically to the counselors and the attendance office, and be open with us, share their needs, share their concerns, so that we can work as a team with the family to provide them resources.
A really great motivator or a way to stay on top of things is using your planner or your calendar or even just a journal, whatever you can do, to again make checklists from the very beginning, maybe throughout the week, and you can give yourself each day a few different assignments to do that day, just so you can really prepare yourself for what you're going to need to get done that week.
You know, one thing we've seen recently is an increase in uptick in just overall anxiety of showing up. And I certainly understand that. I think we all have experienced that, where we just don't want to go to work or go to whatever it is sometimes. But the thing that we know is the more that you hide from those things, the worse it gets. Anxiety can be so bad that it'll eat you from the inside. And so that honestly too is just getting out of bed and coming straight to school, even when you're not feeling it, is such a powerful first step.
So in order to excuse an absence, they would need to know the attendance line phone number, and they would also need to know the email for the attendance office. And those are the two best ways in order to excuse a student. I think primarily just parents recognizing and realizing that they do have 10 days to excuse an absence. That seems to be a confusion for a lot of parents. Unless there's a medical reason, we have medical notes. We can go back further than that, but as far as a parent excuse is concerned, it has to be within the 10 days, and that's just in compliance with the school district policies and procedures. Not excusing absences is a big deal, especially for high school students. And the main reason is because moving forward, if they don't have a 3.0 citizenship average, they are unable to walk at graduation.
Students who have a stronger educational foundation when they finish elementary school are more likely to have success in junior high and high school. And students who graduate high school with a stronger, taller educational foundation are more likely to have success in whatever they choose to do with their lives after high school. remember, every day counts. Build your tower, build your future. See you at school.